Just woke up to this ear pain from an ear infection. I've had a wax buildup in there for a couple days, but no pain until this morning. I've been listening to my headphones kind of loud in competition with this air vent at the Boise Library, in this particular spot I was hanging out. There was a lot of background noise, so I was turning up the volume in competition, and that was building up earwax, and now it's infected and it's painful. So I gotta find some hot water. I got an ear squirter thing, and I can squirt the water in my ear, but I'd like it for it to be warm. My upper back has gotten especially stiff over the past few days. I tried to do a little picnic table fitness, but I suspected that it wouldn't help with the stiffness, and it hasn't. It's nice to be able to do the picnic table fitness, stretch out the back, but this stiffness, this pain is something that just seems to work itself out, but it gets worse every time as I age. Okay, I'm going to the library from the food bank. My back hurts. I got a lot of extra food from the food bank, and that wasn't on the food bank's part, but by this extremely generous guy I was talking to. We waited in line with, it was three of us who talked in line for 2 hours. I thought it was open at 11, and I got there at like 10, but it opened at 12 instead, so we were in line for 2 hours. We're pretty much like the first ones in line, and got to talking from gold mining in Idaho, which obviously is a big thing, to things going on in Idaho, Indian powwows, and growing up in Idaho and stuff. And then eventually towards the end of the conversation, it's turned to religion, which was what this guy's ultimate, let's say, motivation, ultimate inspiration comes from. And it's just so strange how the religious people, they can kind of make you feel like you're beneath them by saying that, oh Lord, please guide this person to a better life. It kind of gives that impression, like, oh, what did I just hit? See, I'm not paying attention. Let's guide this person to a better life. And I don't mean to demean what he's saying. He means well, but it kind of gives that impression, like, he kind of said it. I told him I'm homeless and jobless, and he's like, he said that he's doing better than me. So he felt like he needed to give me the food. This is the food for himself. After us all waiting 2 hours in line, at the end of it, he was willing to give me all of his food, which I didn't take because a lot of it had sugar in it. But there's good choices at the food bank, and there's better choices, and I was willing to accept his better choices, like the chicken. I got double chicken as a result, all because he's a highly religious person. And oh, this is a wrong turn. Yeah, I gotta go down further. Yeah, there's just a weird. Oh, there's that squeak. I'm really hearing that squeak now. Oh, so yeah, I got a bunch of extra food. Oh, this roadway is rather confusing, and I don't know if I can finish all this extra food. It's strange. He is only 44. He's just a few years older than me, so we're in the same generation pretty much. It's amazing how we got similarities and differences amongst us. You know, this is supposed to be my most economically profitable years, yet my most profitable years were in the military pretty much. In my early 20s, late teens, early 20s, and it's just steadily been going downhill since then. Oh, I might want to hit that light. Nope, not gonna do it. Oh, I was trying to remember something. He's mentioning names. True Life, True TV, or something like that. I asked him what his favorite YouTube channels were. Something like True Life. He was referring to some guy called John Paul Jones. And John Paul Jones would talk about like how it's not global warming, it's global warning, as in like we're not experiencing a heating of the earth so much as a wild fluctuation of the earth in economics and politics and even the climate. So there's a lot of opinions there. But yeah, what really got our conversations going, and that mostly seemed to include an older lady who was ahead of us, where the gold panning. She mentioned that she was finding 2 nuggets each year or so. Couple of nuggets, and making some money, still finding gold. There's money to be made finding gold still in Idaho, in the hills of Idaho. And I was looking at Idaho City as a potential place to go if my car still works in good order, and I can get this legal problem settled. And that's like where you can that area is where you can do some gold panning. They sounded kind of doubtful on places that I could go, that I could sleep as a homeless person in that city. But I might be able to find a way. If nothing else, I won't stay long. Maybe just sleep in a library lot or something.